What's going on YouTube? This is the Nomad Illustrator back with another vlog. Peekaboo, I wanna draw you. I'm doing the animation of the Nikki Dimples, Cinnamon Brown Nikki Dimples. So like everybody in this vlog is gonna be shooting their shot for Nikki Dimples. Like this is an animation I'm making. This one's gonna be 1 minute long. And I'm just gonna do some story times in this vlog for y'all. Hey, don't forget, if you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or something and their birthday is coming up, check the link below for my online shop. Get them a special gift, a t-shirt or coffee mug. I got all kinds of merch for you guys. Even if you don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend, I got some cool stickers available in my store. The link's gonna be available below. So this animation is gonna be about the Nikki Dimples, and I'm gonna tell you some story times about my adventures in Mexico. So like Nikki Dimples is this cute cinnamon brown woman right here, right? Everybody's trying to get with her. And in this animation that I'm making, all the different people are trying different types of game to pull Nikki Dimples. Like some people can sing, some people got muscles. This guy right here, he got muscles, y'all. He's trying to win her with his physique and his singing, because he can sing too. I'm doing this in a restaurant right now. Let me see. I'm gonna show y'all the colors are pretty good on Flipperclip, y'all. When you making animations, you might not be able to see the color shading in right now because of the shadow. And like whenever I do a new scene, sometimes it looks kind of crazy. But I gotta come up close so y'all can see it. I'm keeping his complexion light because it's a white guy I'm drawing. And his main thing is his muscles, and he can sing pretty good. So I'm gonna show y'all what the animation looking like so far. But this guy right here is like the sugar baby who can dance, or the sugar daddy, sorry. And this is like a stud. She's trying to get with her too. All of these people are competing to get Nikki Dimples, you know. And I call her Dimples because she has like deep dimples on her face. But this is what the animation turned out looking like so far. But I'm gonna tell you guys in this story time vlog about when I went to Mexico for the first time. Before I went there with $900 in my pocket. You know, I was planning to live there for an extended period of time to explore the country. And I had never been out of the country before, so it was really exciting because it was so different from what anything I had ever did before. Like as a kid, I went to Disney World with my family, you know, stuff like that, you know, local stuff in the U.S. But I had never been out of the country before, so I was like, I saved up $900 from doing a bike delivery job. Shout out to all the bike messengers out there in the world. I did that job for about 2 years of my life. It was so cool. But that's how I saved money. I didn't go down there with a lot of savings to Mexico. But I wanted to go and start adventuring. And it was like during like COVID, like the October 2020 was my first time getting on a plane to go out the country by myself. I had never been out the country before. Hey, you guys who don't have a passport, get you a passport. It's not super expensive, like $150 at the U.S. Postal Service, unless they went up on the prices, but it's definitely worth it to get you a passport, because that was my first time traveling outside the country, and I was also traveling alone. So to save up, I was working bike delivery jobs, like Postmates and with Uber Eats and stuff like that. These are the rocks right here, y'all. So I was doing that type of work, bike delivery in Washington, D.C., to save up to go to Mexico for a year. You know, so I was like, I flew into Tulum, and the first couple of nights, I stayed like in a hotel type of situation because my Airbnb situation was kind of jacked up. It was a long story. I had to figure out where the Airbnb was, but it took them some time to get it ready, you know. I stayed in this place called Evasion in Tulum, and it had like roosters and people living in shacks right next to me while I stayed inside a brick type of Airbnb. It was so different, y'all. Like Tulum was cool. It's like it has a crunchy granola bar type of vibe. People are real into like the people there are like really into fitness, acai bowls, and it's very hippie type of spot. But it was a lot of fun. Like I did portraits there. So my mother, I went broke in Mexico within the first 3 weeks of being there, and my family was like, "Man, you need to figure out a way to make some money." So I was like struggling for ways. I went down there with one of those little teaching certificates that you get online, and you can like to teach English. But I couldn't find a job during the COVID thing. So my mom, she gave me the idea to be like, "Hey, you can do portraits for people." Shout out to the mom. She gave me a good idea, which really was beneficial to me when I went to Mexico. That was her idea. And I was like, man, I used it. It's like, you should draw portraits for people on the street. So I started drawing portraits. It was an amazing experience. Mexico, and during this time, I had started doing calisthenics more seriously. So I was looking more like this guy in the drawing. Like, you know, I had a six-pack. Like within, not immediately in Mexico, but it took me like maybe like 5 months or so to get a six-pack when I was there. I still had some tummy. I used to eat like a lot of bread and cookies. Like growing up, I ate a shit ton of cookies, y'all. Like way too much cookies. Don't be like me. Like if you eat sweets, like make sure you eat a lot of vegetables too. Keep the stomach fat off. So I was still a little chubby when I went into Mexico, but I went during October, so it was like Halloween, Day of the Dead, and it was a really cool experience because they had like a lot of little fruit baskets and like stuff down, like fruits and skeletons everywhere with candles. It had a real spooky vibe, but it was a really cool experience. So Tulum is like right before you get to Guatemala, and if you ever been to Mexico, you can see how big the country is when you live there, y'all. And I stayed in Tulum for 3 months in this place called Evasion. And it was, my neighbors had roosters and chickens, and I was walking on dirt roads. It was a real adventure, like living there. Man, like, I'll never forget Tulum. It was a lot of fun. The water is like crystal blue, like the water in this drawing, when it's like winter time and fall. But like right now in the summer, it's gonna be brown. If you go there right now, the water's gonna be really brown. So I'm telling you, if you want to go to Tulum, don't go like in the summer months. Go like in the winter, in high season, when the water is beautiful. I swam in a bunch of cenotes, and it was lit. Like I swam in a bunch of cenotes there. I enjoyed the travel. I didn't really bike much. I used to walk to the beach. I'm a walking type of person. I love bicycles, but I walk a lot. So I would walk like an hour to the beach. Like whenever I wanted to go and do portraits of the different couples and people I met on the beaches. The beach is huge. They got a public area and they got like a private area. So whichever one you into, you know, they got something for everybody. The public area is like people like drinking beers and swimming and stuff like that, like families. And then you got the private area where they're selling all the like expensive like minx furs and cloths and stuff like that. Like, a lot of more of the rich people go to the private side. But it was nice. It was a wonderful experience. And if you ever go to Cenote Esmeralda, Cenote Crystal. Go to the cenotes. If you go to Tulum, go to the cenotes. It's definitely worth it to go there. I loved it there, and it was just like, man, it was amazing. Don't sleep on the cenotes, y'all. Everybody goes there for like, they have like hookah lounges and stuff like that in the city that you can check out. But like, go for the cenotes. If you're gonna go to Tulum and that region of Mexico, that Caribbean region, go to the cenote areas. It's definitely worth it. I used to swim with the turtles. We got this one cenote, I gotta remember the name of it. Maybe next vlog, I'll probably remember the name and I'll share it with you guys. One of the first cenotes that I went to. Expect some more story time vlogs while I'm animating, guys. Don't forget to check out the online shop. You know, the link's gonna be below. Surprise your girlfriend with a nice little gift. you know, a sticker pack, a t-shirt or something, I got it down there for you. You guys have a good day, and peekaboo, I want to try you. Stay tuned for the next vlog.